never, ever alone. It was a gift. Shut the up. I ain't got time for all this talking, man. Give me my money.
Also,
He was constantly needing reassurance about everything, and no matter how much I told him, I just felt like it was never enough.
I need affection. Yes, I'm a very affectionate person. Okay. If I wanted sex, it had to happen between 9 and 9:30. I kept looking for her to say, I'm sorry for telling you I don't love you anymore. I kept waiting for her to tell me that she did love me or that she's sorry.
Plus, sleeping in the other room, you know, she in the kids' room, I'm in my room. Like, what kind of marriage is that?
So how have those accusations of cheating affected your relationship?
A lot, because he still think I'm doing it. He came in for instance, but I just want to prove him that I ain't, so we can get this over.
Okay. There's something else you want to talk to Rita about?
Yeah, I have a secret to tell you.
Can I get off stage for a minute, because it's some...
That's right now. If you loaned your best friend money and then suddenly he started getting amnesia. Well, that's what happened to my next guest when he loaned his best friend of 15 years $500 when his performance drum truck got impounded and broke down. James says he and Anthony recently stopped speaking because Anthony refuses to give him back the money he borrowed. James says if Anthony doesn't have his money today, he's ready to end their 15-year friendship for good. Please welcome James to the show. How are you?
How you doing?
Nice to see you. Wow. So, James, what is the purpose of the drum truck?
His purpose is to make money, hustle, you know, it's cool. It's a good community thing, helps people, but I want my money, you know?
Okay.
I supported all that.
So explain to me what a drum truck is.
It's actually his concept. He just made it. This is a man that has a lot of time and nothing to do, so...
So it's a drum set on the back of a pickup truck?
Yeah, actually, the concept is hot.
Okay.
So that's what made me be like, you know, try to help people. You know, I'm a brother that like to keep it 100 with my people.
Okay. Okay. So you lent him some money?
Yeah.
But how did you and him meet?
Well, you know, from the neighborhood. I've been knowing him in church. He plays drums, you know.
Okay.
He's always around doing things. Everybody knows him.
Okay. So he helps people?
Yeah, he inspires people.
But you loaned Anthony $500. Why did you lend him the money?
I can't believe this.
Did you loan him the money?
I hear it. Like some damn cream filling on national TV. What the hell is this?
So why?
Give me my cash. Give me my cash. Cash. Give me your What you saying? Nigga, 15 years, brother. What you saying, brother? What you saying, brother? What you saying, brother? What you saying?
My hat didn't even come off.
What you saying? What you saying?
I want to know what church you go to.
You owe me, look like a piece of trying to come at me. What you talking about? You see how hard I work, brother? I can't believe this.
Hey,
You working. I already gave you the money.
Brother.
Give me my money.
sit down, sit down.
I'm not sitting right here. I'm gonna have to move this, brother. Move. Hey, listen. Leave it right there. You know why? Because I can't sit next to wrapped up in toilet paper, brother. I'm
So-
my money.
Why? Whoa. Calm down a minute. Calm down a minute. Both of you, calm down a minute.
Man, you like Oreos?
What? No, wait a minute. Anthony, welcome.
How you doing?
Okay. First of all,
I can't believe it.
First of all, how do you guys know each other? Let's start there.
Okay, let me start off.
Okay.
Listen, this is how it all started. I was just doing my thing. I play drums, you know what I'm saying? And I do that with passion. I just love doing what I do.
Okay.
He walks up to me one day, I'm in church, and I'm getting it. I'm just, and he like, man. He like, I love this guy's energy. I love him. I was like, I love you too, bro. I never had nobody treat me like this.
Okay.
And we was like two brothers like in a sandbox playing with marbles and it's cold as hell.
Here's the thing. You lent him, Anthony,
cash.
you lent him $500, right?
In hand.
So what did you do?
Past due.
What did you do with the $500?
Wait. He said
All that he talking about is virtue, what this, why should I'm hating. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Hey, no deal.
Hey.
Wait.
I supported you from when you twice delinquent.
So,
Run my cash. Run my cash.
Anthony.
It's a nice beat.
Did you loan James? Did you loan him the money, or did you give him the $500?
You better tell the truth.
I loaned him the
You was about to
500.
say gave it. I know y'all seen it. He was like,
He think he was doing a sermon and I was giving him some money as a Christian. That don't work.
So what was the James? What was the $500 for? What did he
To
give you?
get his truck out the pound.
So what do you mean the truck? So this jump?
He went to jail. I ain't had to get. And see, he called crying.
All right, stop. Guys, I've got to get the story. I've got to understand the story. And you're shouting. We have a truck. You got $500. I got that far.
Past tense.
All right. So the truck was impounded. Yes or no?
Yes.
You wired him $500 to get your truck out of impound, right? So the truck, you got the truck out, right?
Now listen, I'm real. Watch this. I'm real. He did send the money. That's the truth.
All right.
Now, let's
It's a story.
Okay.
Lend me my cash.
But listen, it wasn't a loan, brother. That's the part.
What do you call it?
What do you call it when you've been with somebody for 15 years as a brotherhood?
So why did the drum truck get impounded in the first place?
In the first place, because what I do, listen, watch this. So everybody don't like what I do. You get what I'm saying? So I was out there doing what I do, and the police pulled up behind me, and the officer was like, I don't like this. I was like, what you mean you don't like this? I said, I got buddies that do it. I said, I got some videos that went viral. As a matter of fact, me and this buddy went viral in a couple of videos.
I tell you what, man, I need my money today. I'm not trying to hear that. I see you going viral. You all over the place getting tips like you a
Sound like a hater. Sound like a hater.
So then you lend him some more money?
Oh, yeah. This I'm saying. This is where his grace period has expired. You feel me?
Okay.
After like 6, well, it wasn't that long, maybe 3-4 months. But I was feeling him because he was doing all that.
Right.
I seen him go down.
Yeah, he did that. Wait.
Shut the
Language.
Just like they do in church. Just like you gave your own way. Just like they do in church. You sat there and got all emotional. Listen, I don't care if you do hate me, brother. It is what it is.
So you've been friends for 15 years.
Listen, it is what it is. You came on TV looking like the cream from the
Is it worth throwing 15 years of friendship over how much? $800? $500?
If he was caring about our friend, have my paper, we wouldn't even be arguing.
So why haven't you paid him back $500?
Now, because first of all, it was never ever a loan. It was a gift. And typically, if I give you a gift, you my buddy, I hit you up on the phone, and I'm like, hey man, listen.
So he went to you and he said, listen. He went to you and he said, here's a gift of $500.
Like this.
Right? What? Who does that? For what?
I don't
People
know.
like him.
And then he gave you more money. Be quiet. Then he gave you more money, and you didn't pay him back.
It wasn't about me giving him more money to pay him back.
But you're making tips and you're doing all this thing, and he's supporting you.
Man, you know how much tips come in that little bitty basket?
I don't know.
Not enough. And
Apparently,
you ain't paying nobody.
Hey, you know what?
So why don't you get a job and pay him back then?
Exactly. What the?
You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because just like okay.
What happened when you asked for your money back?
All right, listen. Now, just
hearing it?
Listen. Just like,
All that.
no, listen,
Riff-raff
it is
and
what it
rhetoric.
is. It is what it is.
Looking like an old broke down politician. That's why the Democrats lost.
That's not all politics. Why do you want Anthony to take a lie detector test?
Because all he do is lie.
Oh, so these are lies. So listen. So if you hit me up on the phone and be like, hey, bro, I got your situation. I see what it is.
See, I'm talking about now. Are you not lying in that chair?
No, I'm not.
Did I not give you $500?
You damn right you gave it to me.
And I expect for you to pay it back.
Did I give it to you? You see that part? Ha, see, y'all gotta listen to the text.
We expect for you to pay it back. We expect for you to pay it back. We expect for you to pay it back. Get off me, man. Get off me, man. I ain't got time for all this talking, man. Give me my money. Pay me today, and that's it. That's it.
Relax.
No, you're not.
He ain't relaxed.
Give me my money.
He ain't running you. I ain't running you nothing.
Wow.
I ain't want to tip the drummer.
Plus the toll. I towed his car from AAA. Plus the toll.
Hey, it is what it is, brother.
Plus the toll.
Hey, it is what it is.
And you think it's funny?
Hey, at this place, the point it is you look
Sit
like
down.
a damn fool. You're going crazy.
Sit down.
Man.
Here's the thing.
You can't
Give me
even...
the story with AAA. What happened with AAA?
Okay, he called me again. I lost my truck. My truck is leaking oil. Oh, my God.
Okay.
So I hit him up again, knowing he already owed me. But I'm like, man, the truck is everything. It's like an investment. If you can't make no money if you ain't got your tools or what you need. So I'm like, bro, I'm gonna help you this last time. I had AAA. But there's a trick to it. It got to be your car. You feel me?
Right.
You can't just be towing anybody's car.
Okay.
That's what I did. But you know, this brother talked too much. He couldn't just get the tow and go.
Okay.
He gotta talk and whoop-de-whoop, so they figured out that I'm not him, and they charging me. So now I'm out of the 500, and my AAA stuff is in delinquents because I owe them, because they charged me for the hookup and the miles. And he say that's just, you know, no, ungrateful bastard.
So
That's
is that how you, hang on, no. Don't egg him on. No, because I want to say something.
Okay, what's up?
Because if you're a friend of mine and you do that to me, then you're no friend of mine.
There you go.
Sorry, that's not cool. Especially as he, first of all, he give you the 500. That's number one.
Okay.
Then, when you're in the weeds, who do you call? You go to your friend, who you know is going to bail you out.
Twice.
Right? Okay. But why aren't you paying him back?
Because, you know what? This is what the deal is.
Hypocrite.
It ain't about being a hypocrite. Me and this guy, we work together.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I'm sure.
So why don't you just sign the truck over to him to pay your debt?
So, no, that's not going to happen. How about we do this? How about, just like anytime anybody's investing and they're taking time for a business to take off, sometimes that don't happen overnight. Listen.
But he's not...
No, listen.
So does he have a... So hang on, let me ask you a question. Does he have a piece of paper that says he owns $875 of your truck?
Nope, he do not.
But that's your business, right?
Yeah.
But you're saying he's investing in your business. No, he doesn't have a piece of paper to say he owns your business,
I
right?
never said he was investing.
But he put 870...
Listen, I said when you're investing into a business and you're taking time and you're building something, okay? You're putting that thing together. You feel what I'm saying? You're taking your time to put your business together.
How long you been in business?
For 6 months. This truck idea is only 6 months old. The truck idea, literally, everything you see, the speakers, the lights, the TV that I use to give the community entertainment every single night of the week is based on the tips that come in. Some nights it's only $30. I can be out there playing for 8 hours. It's only $30 with the tips. As a buddy that actually knows what I do, he actually knows that I'm actually renting a truck on a daily basis. As a friend, you'd be like, you know what? I see what you're doing. Let me be patient. Our friendship for 15 years. When I'm up, I got my boy. So that's why when it came time for the favor to come through, now I'm the bad guy.
Okay.
Because I'm doing something.
$500 you ain't told my truck.
Hang on. So here we are.
You ain't promoting nothing that I've done.
Hang on a minute. Where's your truck now, today?
Right, as of right now, you really
that's a
want to
good
know?
question.
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, let me tell you the truth. I was getting ready for the show last night, right? And I got arrested playing the drums again. Listen, I kid you
So
not.
your car's impounded again?
Look, I'm not playing with you.
He did.
Look, zoom in. Wait a second. Wait. Zoom in.
That fool went to jail.
Zoom in.
Guess who we called?
Look, man. They took me to jail last night, right here in the city. I was playing drums.
He don't
Why?
Literally.
Why do they keep taking you to jail? There's a reason.
Because he don't pay his
Listen,
dues.
when the police officer pulled me over last night, he simply said, I don't like this. He just looked at me like, I don't like it. I was like, why? He says to the shot, I just don't like it. I was like, are you
Total
serious?
bail money.
You see that? For trespassing watch this. On
Trespassing.
Listen, on private property at a gas station. Y'all talking and y'all getting out, but y'all be the main one. Out there with the camera like, man, this boy is bad, man. I like what he do. I like this. So watch this.
All right, I'm going to give you the results of the lie detector test. It's pretty straightforward.
I don't know what it is. Hey,
We asked Anthony, did you ask James for a loan for $500 to get your drum truck out of the impound? You said no. Lie detector determined that was a lie. Lie. We asked Anthony, when you accepted $500 from James, were you expecting to pay it back? You said no.
No.
Lie detector, however, determined he was telling a lie. We asked Anthony, were you expected to pay James $375 for the AAA unauthorized vehicle charge? You said no. Lie detector went. You lied.
Hey, I'm still not paying you. I'm not paying you.
So here's
You know what I'm saying? He clapped me. I'm not paying you nothing, brother. I'm not paying you nothing.
All right, listen. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'll do. No. Sit down. Listen, how important... Sit down. Sit down. You're annoying me right now.
But he already know I'm gonna get my money.
Sit down.
Y'all can't walk. Y'all,
Sit down.
he ain't paying y'all for bodyguards.
So
Fine.
listen. How important is your friendship? Seriously. How
The
important
way
is
you acting, it ain't worth.
No, but to you, seriously, how important is it? For 15 years.
Man, he was cool, man. I'm telling you, he inspired me, but man, no, I can't. I'm cutting all brothers off like that, man. I can't deal with it no more. He ain't got. Hey, that's the type of brother. Even when he do make it, he gonna leave me in the cold.
I'll tell you what. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Is it worth losing the friendship of 15 years over $500?
Actions speak louder than words. Playtime is over.
All right, let me tell you something. Because I'm a stand-up guy, I'll give you your $500. I'll give you the $500. All right? All right? I'll give.
That's gangster. That's gangster.
But if you go near him, it's gone.
Also, if I hit him, I can't get it.
Yeah. Like I can.
I'm cool now.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It is what it is. I'm still out here trying to get it, though. I love you, man. It's what it is.
Strangers sometimes will treat you better than friends.
I'm here with one of my favorite former guests, Phyllis. She is joining us all hour to watch the action and give her no-nonsense advice and comments on some of our stories today. So, Phyllis, what do you think so far?
So far, it's been a beautiful show.
So far, it's a beautiful show.
Oh, yes.
She's now my new boo.
Good.
Well, my next guest, Sarah, says love and their 2 kids may not be enough to get back together with her ex, Jeff. She says that maybe the last chance to put their family back together again. Please welcome Sarah to the show. How are you? Very nice to see you. Ah, Sarah. So I feel like you've sacrificed a lot when you started dating Jeff.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Well, when I met him, we met out in Chicago, where I'm from. I was dancing, I was singing, I was a performer, writing music, and yeah, doing some modeling stuff here and there.
Okay. So what are the issues that you had with Jeff, or you have with Jeff?
Well, eventually he ended up having to move to North Carolina for a job.
Okay.
And wanted to bring me with him. I wasn't sure just because of everything that I had going on, and I was happy and I loved doing what I did. But he did convince me, him kind of promising me that he'd be able to get me back into what I was doing in Chicago and meet people. And I got there and it really didn't go anywhere.
Okay.
And so I ended
you
up
lost your career, you moved to North Carolina.
Yeah. And it was really stressful. And then I started becoming depressed because I lost everything that I had loved to do. And then I didn't really know a lot of people out there. He was like my life.
Then you got pregnant, right?
Then I got pregnant.
Is that about the time it changed?
Yeah. He was very affectionate and needy and constantly needing comments about the way he looks and reassurance about everything. And it just started becoming like a little much. No matter how much I told him, I just felt like it was never enough.
Okay. What was the straw that broke the camel's back, as they say? What was the...
When I got pregnant with my second child, we had a family member living with us, and on top of his son coming and living with us for the summer, and it was kind of just a lot. I was pregnant, I was going to school full-time, I was working, no privacy, and just on top of our issues that we had already had, it was just becoming too much. And then one day, we kind of were talking about our relationship, He asked for my mom's input. He didn't really like it. Kind of just, he disrespected her and disrespected me. So that was pretty much like the last straw for me. If you disrespect me, that's one thing. But if you disrespect my mom, I'm done.
Well, I think it's time to meet Jeff. Jeff, come on out here. Nice figure.
What do you think so far?
What do I think so far?
Just kidding.
I think
tell
you're in
Robert,
trouble right now.
I see that. This is my nervous face.
Let me ask this question because I feel I know you in about 3 seconds. Do you need a lot of attention?
I do not. Do not.
Really?
I don't. I mean,
Really?
what do you want me to say?
Really?
No, I don't want you to say anything. I'm just asking you. So
I need affection. Yes, I'm a very affectionate person.
Okay.
I'm a cuddler. I mean, women, you like cuddlers, right? Right? I'm a cuddler. She's not. If I cuddle to her at night before I went to bed, she'd kick at me. If I wanted sex, it had to happen between 9 and 9:30. If it didn't happen between 9 and 9:30, it's not going to happen.
We have kids. Like, how are you?
You have to make time, right?
I did make time every night. I made time every night.
She made time.
Every single night. I
to
made sure
9:30.
that I was good to go.
how old are your children? How old are your children?
I have an 11-year-old boy. I have a 1-year-old daughter, and I have a 3-year-old daughter.
Okay. Oh, how cute.
There's my girls.
So you think, Jeff, that Sarah can be controlling? Is that
Very
correct?
controlling. We were perfect for each other in the beginning. As days move on in the future, everything sort of kind of peels apart, and true colors sort of kind of come out. And
What were those true colors?
I thought she missed home. We broke up. She went back home.
I did miss home.
Didn't she have a successful career until she moved to
She
North
did.
Carolina for
She
you?
was doing great for herself.
And you promised her something that you probably shouldn't have promised her, and that's to give her what she had back home. She had a modeling and music career that was doing well.
North
right?
Carolina is the 3rd largest movie-producing state in the United States, believe it or not.
I'm not an actress.
I know, but there's music that goes along with movies and yada, yada.
I just started becoming, I was just becoming depressed, and I know that had a lot to do with
Do you
it.
think did he give you mixed signals?
Yeah, I didn't start getting mixed signals till the end, till everything started going down. The disrespect, all of this is going to end. If we're going to have another child, we need to try to put our family back together. And then 2 days later, after we had made that agreement, I get from him, I was doing some thinking. Maybe it would be better if you go out on your own.
Flag on the play. That does not work out. She told me she was not in love with me.
I'm here. Don't care about them right now. You're talking to me.
She told me she was not in love with me anymore.
Okay.
She was pregnant with my child.
Okay.
I broke apart. I fell apart.
And then
I was on my hands and knees in front of her, telling her, is this true? And she said, I'm not in
how
love
could
with
I
you
be in
anymore.
love with somebody
I've been
who's
trying to leave you
disrespecting
for
me and
years."
disrespecting my mom, and then trying to tell...
Did you tell him you've been trying to leave him for years?
That's another flag on the play.
That might have slipped out of my mouth. Yeah, it might have slipped out of my mouth.
Was that anger or was that real?
Out of her mouth. When she said, I'm
Was
not
that
in love with
anger
you
or
anymore.
real?
Maybe both.
Okay.
When she told me she was not in love
When you're
with me
unsure,
anymore.
you're unsure. You know what I mean? Like, when you start falling apart, you can't help but these thoughts to go through your head.
Why are you here? Why are you here?
Why am I here?
Yeah, why are you here? What do you want? What's the issue?
You talk.
You're both exes now, right?
Yeah.
We are.
You're not dating. You've got 2 kids.
That's why I'm here. I have 3 children. I love them to death. They're my world. They're my everything. I want us to be able to raise these kids, have respect, know that if I bring somebody in my life, she brings somebody in her life, that we are a team trying to raise these children.
Okay. So you financially stable.
Yes,
Okay.
Been since we met.
He's not a bad guy, right?
No.
So why?
Because after
What's the holdback here?
After I had moved out, that's when I was getting the mixed signals from him. Like, we had tried to make everything work, and when we did, I had found out he started seeing a cocktail waitress and never told me about it while I was still pregnant for months.
She told me
For
she wasn't
months.
in love
And
with
then
me. What do I do?
You
know?
say things out of spite sometimes, okay?
But you just said to me when I asked you that.
I
you
did.
said, well, it was true, and I might have been angry.
Well, at that point,
But you were sending him mixed signals now.
I was, okay, yeah, I might have been. But when
So,
we
but
had
you're
talked...
chastising him for going off and right, wrong, or indifferent, You just said what you said, and yet you're telling him,
And he said it too. And
do you
he
love
said
him?
it too.
Do you love him?
I will always love him.
But.
But
Well, let me ask you a better question. Let me ask you a better question. Are you in love with him? There's two different things, love and in love.
I don't think I am anymore.
No? So you're here to try and piece this back together, right?
I want my
Are you in
children
love with
to
her?
see-
Be honest.
How do I answer this question?
Be honest.
Be honest.
Be honest.
How do I answer this question?
Be honest.
Be honest. I'm just asking.
I love this woman with all of my heart. I will always be there for
Are you
her.
in love with her? Love and in love, they're two different things.
She doesn't see me for who I really am.
You're not answering the question.
You didn't answer my question. You skirted around that really, as you would say. Right? Foul.
And this is the problem.
Are you
He's
in
not
love?
letting me move on.
Okay. So she's going to be happy. And you're not
I don't think he's not letting me move on. That's the problem.
Are you, Jeff, in love with Sarah?
There was...
Okay, there's the answer.
Okay.
There's the answer. No, you're not.
If it take that long to answer, we all know what the answer is. No, he's not.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Listen, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're not in love with each other, then you shouldn't be in love. You shouldn't be together, right?
You're right.
It doesn't mean you can't be friends, and it doesn't mean you can't be great parents. Because at the end of the day, kids, just like you said, you want the best for your kids, you want the best for each other. But kids have to be the paramount importance here because you decided to have them in your lives.
The biggest issue recently, though, was like a few months ago, him still making me feel guilty for breaking our family apart
Why do you do that? Why do you do that?
and not letting me move
Because
on.
there was so much passion that we shared for one another. And when she was pregnant, I think that in that time, her being pregnant, women are hormonal. You know, they go through...
Why are you getting emotional? When you talk about this, look at your eyes. Why?
Because he's not being honest.
You know, I'm true to my children. They need to see me happy. They need to see you happy. I can't live a life like I've been living with my son.
But you can't be jealous if you don't love her, and that's fine. But you can't be jealous and hold her back from finding happiness.
Okay.
I care about you being good role models for your kids.
I understand.
Right? That's more important, right?
Yes, it is.
Is that rejection, does that hurt you?
You know, it does. To know that this is the second person that I have children with and can't make it work, you know? The couple days that we was trying to get back together, and at the end of the couple days I said, I can't do this, is because I kept looking for her to say, I'm sorry for telling you I don't love you anymore. I kept waiting for her to tell me that she did love me or that she's sorry, to make it right, and she didn't. And when I mentioned it, it just turned into this and that, and then, yeah, I started seeing other people.
You've had 2 failed relationships. When was the last time you looked in the mirror? And I don't mean...
I know what you mean.
No, I mean at you.
I can admit my faults.
What faults do you have? End of story. End of story.
I work too much. I dig in my hobbies. My children are my world. Nothing else seems to matter.
Why did we fight?
As hard as as hard
We fought all the time because you were
as
not.
it may seem, you know, you're blaming Sarah for a lot of things, all right? And they're the carryover from your other relationships, I can guarantee that, okay? You may be successful in business, but life is not about how much money or what materialistic things you have. It's about the relationships that you build, right? If you continue the way you go, and it's great to have, you know, fun and flings, but when you're in a relationship, and I know you weren't when you had this, when you move forward, if you're going to have a successful relationship with anybody that's going to matter to you and to come into your kid's life, you have to look at yourself. Because you hide behind humor.
Yeah, I do.
It's not funny when you close the door and you're all alone on your own.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
And that's where you're going to be if you don't change the way you look at your life, right?
I have a woman that loves me and that respects me. And she's everything that I need out of a woman, everything I want out of a woman. She accepts my children. She never accepted my son. My son, my children mean more to me than anything. If you don't accept my children, you don't accept me. They're the best part of me.
Absolutely. Well, listen, you've decided that
I never
what's
called him.
best for you. No, it's important. You have to do what you have to do and take care of your family. You have to do what you have to do, but you have to allow each other to grow, and you have to co-parent the children you have together, because that's the most important part, right? I'm glad that you found somebody that loves you the way you want to be loved and the way that she respects you and everything else. Now you have to find somebody that you love and can nurture you and grow with you.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, that's a win-win. Doesn't matter that you can't get back together or be together. It's not meant to be, and it won't be.
Yeah.
But what you can do is co-parent those kids, right? And you have to make sure that you have that commitment to each other so that those kids don't see you arguing or fighting, because I know it tears you up, and it'll tear them kids up, and they will follow both of your behavior.
Yes.
I wish you the best of luck. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
I love you, and whatever decision you make in this life, I'm standing behind you. I've got your back.
I don't have any problems with him moving on, and I'm okay where I'm at. I just want to be able to let our kids see us happy. That's all.
Welcome. When you get married, your partner's supposed to be the one you trust the most. But what happens when you lose that trust? My next guest, John, has been married for the past 5 years and is convinced that his wife is cheating on him. So, John, what brings you to the show?
Well, basically, when I first got with this girl, things was going good. Like, you know, like Jay-Z and Beyonce, you feel me? Like, it was going great. I got along with the kids, everything going good.
Okay.
Her stepmom hooked us up. We met at our cousin's house. And everything was just going peaches and cream. Just one day, the sex life just went to the left.
No sex. You're having some issues.
Yeah, some issues, constantly on the phone, constantly, you know, starting off sleeping in the other rooms, you know, she in the kids' room, I'm in my room. Like, what kind of marriage is that? You know, we on the phone late night, texting from the room. She texting from our room instead of coming and talking to each other, you know. No communication, no nothing.
So you never caught her cheating on you?
I never really caught her cheating, but like one day I was having her braid this guy hair. She was supposed to braid his hair for money. Instead of braiding his hair for money, she started texting him about his relationship, and I thought that was kind of suspicious.
Okay.
And I really didn't catch her or nothing, but it was a lot of late
So you
night
brought her
going
here
on.
today to take a lie detector test to see if she
Once
was
she
cheating.
showed that lie detector test, hey, we could work everything out from there.
Okay.
Keep on heading on strong.
So,
Let all the truth be out, you know, let all the truth come to light.
well, I think we've heard your side, John. Let's, Rita coming out.
Really, you gonna try to put me on blast like that for the national assembly?
Hey, I'm just trying to keep it
That's
all out
jacked
and
up.
open.
No, because
I'm just trying to keep it all
nothing
and
was
open.
not even all like that. But I
Well, let
admit
this
to,
lie
I admit to
detector
the
tell
point
the
to
truth.
what I
Let this
did.
lie
though.
detector do
But
all the
okay.
singing.
Okay.
Rita,
Huh.
how are you? Welcome.
Oh, hi.
Okay. Welcome. So how would you describe your relationship?
Well, at first it was all right, but then don't put it all on me now.
Things started to change in your relationship in year 3?
Yeah, yes.
In
But
what way?
I admit to what I did about texting or whatever. Yeah, I admit to that, texting or whatever, but as of sexual and all that, no.
Do you know that John thinks you're cheating on him?
Yeah, I know that because he's not supposed to bring that up, but he still keep pondering that over my head and stuff. Mhm.
Okay. You never had sex with him?
No, I didn't have.
Okay, so it became a friend.
Yeah, he became a friend, and I did talk.
Why do I get
See,
this?
I admit to everything, though.
Okay.
See, I'm not lying.
So John caught you texting this guy?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. So what were you texting the guy?
We're just talking back and forth because I was talking about him. Because he was asking me questions, like, your dude affection and all that stuff. I say, mm-mm. And I say, look.
So he was flirting with you on the phone?
Yes, just flirting.
And you were answering the questions?
And I was answering the
So you were flirting back with him?
Yes. So I admit to it, I ain't lying.
So how have those accusations of cheating affected your relationship?
A lot, because he still think I'm doing it.
Okay. You moved houses, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did
But I
you
wonder
move
why
to
we
a
had to
different...
move houses all of a sudden.
I don't know. I'm
It was
asking...
his plan.
Do you think there's a chance that he's cheating on you?
It's a possibility.
You've heard that from social media?
I heard it from a relative.
Oh.
Because he doesn't have me on his page as a friend. You know. And plus, he has on there like he's single. So therefore, what I'm supposed to do?
Okay. So he could be accusing you to hide something from him. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
That's what you just said,
Maybe
pretty much.
that is what I said, pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay, you came here for answers.
He came in for answers, but I just want to prove him that I ain't, so we can get this over
Okay,
with.
so we give you a lie detector test, correct? I have the lie detector test results here. You ready to hear them?
Okay, go.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're sure.
Good, okay. You ready? Go.
Here we go.
Rita, we ask you, did you have sexual relations with the man John caught you texting a year ago? Your answer was no. The lie detector, however, said you were telling the truth. We asked Rita, do you have any sexual relations with any men other than John when going out late with your friends? Your answer was no. The lie detector determined you were telling the truth. We asked you, Rita, have you had sexual relations with any man besides John since you've been together? Your answer, no. Lie detector said you were telling the truth. So, I think you have your answers to is she cheating with you? The answer is no.
No, what he knows.
So what are you going to say? Do you need to say I'm sorry, or do you need to say, what are you going to say?
Well, I apologize.
Thank you.
Okay. But wait.
Something ain't right, huh?
There's something else you want to talk to Rita about?
Yeah, I have a secret to tell you. That at your mom's house, well, I cheated on you.
You moved houses suddenly. Why?
Oh, I moved houses because, you know, I didn't want to still hold on to the same relationship with that. So me and her would have been kept on intimate. So I just decided to move away so it won't get.
And how long have you been together?
Can I get off stage for a minute? Because it's some
What do you feel right now? No. How long were you cheating on her with this neighbor?
Just a couple months.
So why?
So do you don't say just a couple months like it's a thing, like it's perfect, like it's.
So you would have sex with her, then go home?
Yeah.
Teresa?
But when did it happen though?
Why?
When we stayed over there.
I don't understand why you're so calm right now.
Because I want to hit him, but I don't know if you could. I actually want to beat his ass, really. I want to like throw this chair at him and hit him with it, but I'm holding it in because I wanted to know like.
Why? Ask him the question.
I am asking him a question. I wanted to know like when was it happened? Because I remember the day we moved. You and her wasn't
around
over
4th
there.
of July.
You haven't even said I'm sorry to her.
I did say I'm sorry. I gave her.
No, sorry for
What you
I
did.
apologize for what I did.
And you lied to her. And you moved her.
I apologize for all of that. Lying to you.
But you saw when we moved for better, so we could be able to like.
Yeah, we did was for better. We ain't arguing about it the same stuff.
Are you gonna
Your
stay with
mom
him?
and them was always in our
Are you
business.
keep married to him?
Yeah, I know what I did, but I'm still gonna be with them though. I'm not gonna like leave my marriage for no other female. That let the other female think that she get the upper hand. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand the psychology, but
So
you
know.
didn't do anything wrong with this guy in the car, and he cheated on you. And I just find that very
I know.
weird.
But I'm just showing him how loyal I am. You know.
Okay. Okay. So do you think you deserve her?
Well,
Yeah, I do, because I know I could be a better
Never
man.
know. Might be part.
Well, listen, I'm going to tell you this.
It'll be part 2.
If my wife ever cheated on me, she will be done.
Nah.
You,
I understand that.
if I'm my wife and my husband cheated on me, the same thing.
Look, but I'm saying we do have a lot sacrificing for, with each other.
Listen, it's your life. It's your life. If you choose to be together after what you know, then I wish you the best of luck. You didn't do anything wrong.
I know, I didn't.
You weren't cheating. So, it's your choice. I wish you the best of luck. You need to, if you want to keep her, you need to do the right things. And as a self-respected woman, you need to stand up and do whatever you need to do to make sure that he doesn't do this again. Because normally, it's a reoccurring pattern.
It's like we're playing like a game. Or
It's a
something,
game.
like
It's a cat and mouse.
Nick and,
He'll push it as far as he can until you catch him. If
Like
you don't
me.
catch him, he'll probably continue. Good luck. Thanks for coming. I hope you work it out. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Love is when the other person's happiness is more important than your own. When you choose a mate, make sure that you're willing to put that person's needs up there with your own. Thank you to all my guests, and thanks for all you for watching at home. Be good to each other. Remember, I want to hear from you, so go to our website, therobertirvineshow.com, or visit us on Robert Irvine Show's social media pages. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.